Yo, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to my podcast. Now, when it comes to Blac Chyna, those of you who know who she is and what she's known for in Hollywood, she recently just transformed herself. She pretty much redeemed herself or rebranded herself as usual. Before you know it, she used to have this big, gigantic booty with all of this silicone, seeing her cheekbones and her butt and all of that. She was having babies by multiple rappers and reality stars, first from Tyga and Rob Kardashian. So she's been going through a lot in terms of being the 304 that she used to be, putting it up a front on camera. Sometimes you have to realize that if you continue to live that type of lifestyle in your life, Lord knows by the age of 40, you're going to get worn out regardless. Regardless of how you live that lifestyle, regardless of how many silicones you have in your body, or how many validations you get from men on social media, how much attention you get from everywhere you go. So basically what she did was she completely transformed her life because she wanted to be a better mother. And so we're going to take a look at this video from TMZ, and I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on this whole thing as to why I am proud of her for that. But it may not be right now, but it's a start of a change. And if she could change, so can anybody who is living this 304 life. Because you don't want your daughter or your son to grow up like you, do you? So now is a good time to be that good example. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this video, and I'm going to come back and tell you my overall thoughts on it. So let's get to the video.
Look, I mean, we've covered, a lot of the drama that you've had in the past. What made you, I don't know if this is the right word, reinvent yourself and do what you've done? Because honestly, like Charles is saying, that doesn't happen a lot. This is pretty incredible.
You know what,
It
for me,
is.
honestly, I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I just honestly wasn't living my life right. So I was just attracting all this negativity. And I wanted to honestly dig deep and really see, like, what's my purpose? Like, why am I even here? Why am I here on earth? And just really find myself because, being in the industry for so long, you will lose yourself.
Before you know it, she used to be in a lot of porn videos. She used to be in videos shaking her butt, twerking and carrying on with all of this fake plastic surgeries she had on her body. And she was attracting a lot of horny guys. She was attracting a whole lot of simps. I think when it comes to Blac Chyna alone and all the other strippers that became famous for no reason, that have no talent whatsoever, she pretty much had it the worst out of everybody. And yes, she is from DC, so shout out to DC out there for everybody who's from that area. But my thing is with her in general is that she is known for stirring a lot of controversies in the past. And so that her own reality show was a bust. I've seen clips of it and I did not like it one bit because it just goes to show you how fake reality TV shows are, and people will do anything to put up a front on cameras in front of people, but on the inside, they're hurt within themselves. Because as a Christian, you need to be able to read people and understand, why they chose that lifestyle. But deep down, you're going to have to correct them and try to hold them accountable for their own actions, because if you don't, they're going to continue to, go down this path. So I'm glad that she's able to transform herself all at once.
Become a better mom, a better friend, be more spiritual, more business savvy, and really show the real person that I am and not this persona that I was putting on.
Walking away from that is what makes, I think, from the outside, what makes this such a remarkable decision that you've made here, because people go like, wait a second, she's very successful, she was making money, and she's walking away from that. Can you talk about that and how that played into your decision?
So for my birthday, the only thing I wanted to do was get baptized. So I got baptized on my birthday. So I was reborn on my birthday. And then from there, I just, I kind of dug deep and, practiced solitude and really just was just able to focus on myself and like do the work, like do the work within myself, meaning being alone, working out, practicing sobriety, the Bible. And those are the three things that I've been doing for the past 7 months. And I've just been finding myself more and more. I just want to be happy. Like, I just want to be peaceful with myself. And now, like, I realize, like, my kids are going to be 7 and 11 this year, and I want to be a positive reflection on them, so that the generations that's to come can also have that peace and that stability and balance in their life, so that they can become successful and not fall victim to the things that really honestly is not a good thing, and none of those things like serve me. And that's just like really what it was for me.
You're
I like what she said right there because she wants to be a positive role model to her child and her kids, especially with all of the crap that she's been through in her life. She had to overcome a lot of that, a lot of adversity and a lot of personal issues and different obstacles in her life. And at one point, she used to do OnlyFans because she was making money being half nigga on there. But once she got older and realized that it's time to grow up, like you can't keep living this lifestyle, thinking that OnlyFans and what you do in your life is gonna have you continue to be successful if you're doing stuff like that. If you find a different career path, like I've stated in the past, then you will become successful. And even though she made a whole lot of bread on OnlyFans, she pretty much just quit. She didn't want to live that style anymore. She didn't want to continue to do that crap anymore because OnlyFans is basically online prostitution. And before you know it, every time I watch a video on YouTube, I've seen a bunch of OnlyFans ads, doing different things on there. But we all know what OnlyFans is really about. They go on there, they play with themselves, they get butt naked, they shake the butts, and they, just do all the sexual provocative things on there that attracts the wrong people. All they're doing is getting money from simps. And personally, I think the simps were the big reason why OnlyFans is the way it is. Like if they had a Brandon Whitney paying for that stuff. And so with that in mind, I'm glad that she left OnlyFans and I'm glad that she's doing something better with her life because she's basically saying the right things that a lot of us want to hear. But the question is, can she continue on with the right path? I believe she could because I'm a Christian, and as a Christian, I believe in second chances. I believe in people can grow and learn from their mistakes instead of repeating the same cycle over and over again.
is that you had Dream about 30% of the time. Is that something you're moving to change? And are you, communicating with Rob and I guess the rest of the family? Because I know Chloe played a part in raising Dream as well. Has this made inroads for you in that department?
We share 50-50 custody. That's number one. Also, too, I cannot control if Chloe is watching Dream at Rob's house. That's when he has his daughter. But I will tell you this: when she's at home with mommy, I'm
Wonder how Rob's doing, by the way.
100% there.
Hope he's losing weight.
You know what I mean? I'm glad that you did bring this up. And honestly, it's never been any bad blood or anything that's like negative against them. It was just right is right and wrong is wrong. But the more older and wiser that I get, we have to realize at the end of the day, you have to forgive and forget so you can open up your heart so you can be successful and have a healthy relationship, just not even just for ourselves, but for the baby. This is a child that didn't even ask to be here. So,
y'all, I'm loving this version. I'm loving this new Blac Chyna, man. I'm loving Angela right now. Oh yeah, by the way, her real name is Angela. She's saying some things that a lot of us are saying. If you're going through some things, do not bring kids into this. They didn't ask to be here. The best thing you can do is when you get older, you have to know right from wrong. Basically, what she's telling us is that she's willing to take accountability for her actions, and that's exactly what she's doing. Ever since she became a born-again Christian, she got baptized on her birthday. She got all of the silicones removed from her body, and she got tattoos removed from her body as well. So she is basically re-transforming her own life. And that right there is what a lot of people should take some considerations of. you know, retransforming your life, because without that, you're gonna continue to go down the wrong path. You know, I know there's some people on YouTube that don't believe her, but I do, because as a Christian, I believe in God, and I believe in people can change. You know, it just takes time, you know, without rushing the process. So I like the part where she said that even though she's sharing 50-50 custody of Dream, there's no bad blood when it comes to who's going to raise Dream, who's going to watch or whatever, though. You know, as long as she's continuing on the journey of becoming a good example, of becoming a good role model to women all over the world. And she's definitely earned my respect right now because of everything that she's been through. You know, and now that she's a born again Christian, you know, it's never too late. It's never too late to change.
Because it takes a village to raise a child, you know? And that's just really like my focus, like as far as co-parenting goes. Like I'm very happy with the situation with the 50-50 custody. And, you know, I think that everybody's happy. Especially Dream. Long as Dream is happy, I'm happy. I don't really care about anything else.
I mean, what can I say about Blac Chyna? She is definitely come a long way since we first seen her in Tyga videos and her dating Rob Kardashian, having a baby by him and Tyga. And now she's pretty much grown up. And it really goes to show you that even though some modern women refuse to grow up, refuse to adulthood, I think some of them pretty much are struggling to grow up because they're still in this immature level of mentality. And that's basically what modern women, most of them are right now. But when it comes to Angela, aka Blac Chyna, she basically transformed her life. She has a long way to go. You know, it may not be all the way, but it's a start. The only thing we can do as people, just give her a chance. She's growing, she's learning, she's taking accountability. And I love what she said about Dream of sharing 50-50 custody with her child. And like I said, kids did not ask to be born here. I mean, fuck. Kids did not ask to be born here. They didn't ask to be, you know, dealing with this drama. And I like what she said, that if you're going through some stuff, leave the kids out of it. Kids don't deserve to be put in the middle of adult, you know what I'm saying? So with that in mind, I just want to say shout out to Angela. I'm proud of you for changing for the best. And I hope that you continue to grow from this experience. I believe in you. God believes in you. So you got this. So if y'all enjoyed this video, the link to the original video down below, and I'm holler at you in my other video.